Good afternoon, World Turtle Basin, and our project is Flood Guard. And so just starting, recognition for all the hard work that we've all done this past 24 hours is our team, Ramon, Steve, myself, Lucas, Rolf, Donald, and Ethan. So, you're gonna hear it a lot, and if you are a South Floridian, flooding is a huge issue and it keeps getting worse and worse. And the sad thing is we do have infrastructure for this. It's just a very serious hassle for cities to effectively monitor and maintain the infrastructure in place. So you're seeing this like, okay, it's a storm drain, there's some leaves, and there's some water, and you're trying to get an idea of like what can happen when they're clogged. So let's talk about numbers. Last year alone in the US, flood damage was a total of $180 billion. 2 days alone, last year in Fort Lauderdale, there was $1.1 billion due to flood damage alone. And we have 9,000 storm drains in Fort Lauderdale. So kind of unrealistic to expect the city to drive around and monitor these 24/7, right?
So let's show a live demo. So switch here. So as you can see in our application, we have showcased a heat map showcasing the flood history of the storm drains, and we have a camera feature to submit that will showcase a notification.
One more time.
And
So the dots right now would show the bins or storm drains around the city that the city already has publicly accessible. And we'd have a heat map overlays that shows the intensity. So as more people provide more data, it gets redder and shows severity of how bad it is in certain areas more than others. So now we get a fuller picture of what's going on. So we gave some insight, right? It's crowdsourcing to begin with, but why can't we take access of traffic cams and public vehicles already on the road 24/7, like public buses, police cars, and trash trucks actually, so quick shout out. And because they're everywhere, we can get more data, provide more information, better forecasting, and help cities get better strategy plans to attack this, to reduce those risks of floods. And building some models, but kind of highlights, we're tackling flooding, but with this application, it can expand into other serious industries, like traffic, waste, and food scarcity.
And for our application's tech stack, we use a variety of technologies. For the front end, we built it with React and TypeScript. Back end, we use Express. We use some third-party services like OpenAI, image recognition API, and Mapbox for our maps. So as you can see from architecture, our app is displaying a map, and we are capturing the user's image through their device's camera. And when they are submitting an image, we are also capturing the user's geolocation. And that information is being sent to our backend that's hitting our OpenAI API to run some analysis on the image and for some context on flooding and draining and all that stuff. And we're also sending the Mapbox, the geolocation data to the Mapbox as well.
So scan the QR code, try us out, go around Fort Lauderdale, take pictures of those storm drains, and then let's start tackling the other 270 million storm drains across the US.